Hey friends, I had a beautiful 5-hour live stream today. It was amazing. We got about 1,700 views and just amazing. I'm so excited. I think we're at 1,360 something subs now. So yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. You know, it was pretty good today. We had some trolls, but very minimal, very minimal. Santa Muerte is working for me. And, you know, that transmutation oil from my beautiful sister, mi hermana Selena, is definitely working. And the spell and prayer work that goes with that, working. So, grab a snack and come on back and let's have a little chit chat. Hey, my friends, no yappy today. And I don't even know if I'm going to superimpose yappy in here. I don't even know. But I wanted to read something to you, you know, from Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I just love her so much. And I love her affirmations. And on the video that I watched, she posted today this video. You asked for a sign. This is it. This video is your sign. And it's for all zodiac signs. And it goes like this. I honor the sorrow I once carried, not as a weakness, but as proof that I have loved deeply, felt fully, and lived bravely. I no longer abandon myself to past regrets or broken expectations. Instead, I turn inward, the love that is still here, within and around me, choosing to receive what is real and reciprocal. I am ready to be met where I have always deserved to be met. And I just love that so much. I love that whole thing so very much. I mean, it's like, wow. You know, it's like, wow. I just loved it. Hold on, I want to get back to it. I just clicked it off here, and I need to get back to it because I really want to talk about it. And of course, it has disappeared from me. It has disappeared from me. Why? Well, I was watching it, I think, earlier. Was I watching this earlier? I can't remember. Okay, let's get back to it. Of course, it's going to go through the whole video again, but I just want to get to the affirmation. The cards that she picked in this video were really nice cards. And she picked, in this video, she picked the Two of Cups. She picked the Empress, who is beautiful. I don't know what this deck is, but it's gorgeous. And the Five of Cups. And I really wasn't paying attention to it. A lot of things she said did resonate with me. They always do. I can watch her no matter what she's talking about, and it resonates with me always. But I want to go back to today's affirmation. You know, I honor the sorrow I once carried, not as a weakness, but as proof that I have loved deeply. And I have loved deeply. And I get these questions every day in the live stream. We did that 5-hour live stream today, was amazing. You know, by the way, I know I said that earlier. It was amazing. But the kids always ask me, are you married? And I always say, no, my husband is dead. And really, it's true. You know, I was with someone for 8 years and they're now dead. And that was Zoe's dad. And I haven't really been with anybody since then. And, you know, I honor that sorrow that I once carried because I once carried such sorrow. It took me so long to get over that relationship, so long to get over it. I mean, he abandoned us. He left us when Zoe turned 1 after we had been together and just celebrated our 8th anniversary. But during that time, he was with someone else who I considered a good friend. And at the time, and they had been having a thing behind my back. And so he left and he never came back. And he saw Zoe maybe once or twice in the time span from the time that she was 1 till the time that she was 4. And I think the last time Zoe saw him, she was about 2 or 3. I think she was 2 or 3. And then we left. We were living in Phoenix, Arizona, and we moved to North Carolina. We moved back to the East Coast. And so the sorrow that I had when we moved here and everything, and just anything, a song or anything, just like that grief like I went through when my mother passed, the same thing, the sights, the sounds, the smells, everything. But, I know, that was proof that I love deeply. Because that's what grief is. Grief is love with nowhere to go. And I no longer abandon myself to past regrets or broken experiences. I don't. And there are so many of those going on now here. I have so many friends in my orbit, in my universe, who, and family members as well, who have gone on and abandoned everything, abandoned our friendship, abandoned everything because of whatever they're going through. And we never know what somebody else is going through, but you still have that feeling. I still have that abandonment feeling, and the feeling that, wow, you couldn't trust me enough to give me a heads up, or you couldn't trust me enough to just say, I'll be back. Hold that space. I'm coming back. And so I don't know if our friendships will survive, and I don't know if my relationships with my family will survive. I don't know. I don't really know. But I know that I am ready. I am ready to be met where I have always deserved to be met. I have not ever deserved to be abandoned by anyone. I don't give a damn who you are. I didn't deserve that from you. I don't care what the fuck you're going through. I didn't deserve that from you. And especially my family members who deserted me in my time of need when my mother passed away. And they all just said, oh, well, her mother's gone now. We don't have to be bothered with her and Zoe. Just deserted us. And you feel that. You feel that. And I can't even imagine how some people feel, because I know how I feel. I know how I feel about it, and it's just like, wow, the things that I know that I would never do to someone, that I would never, ever, ever do. Ever. I would never do that. I would at least have the decency to say, I need to move on. I need to move on. Now, I have had some friendships here on this platform that I have just blocked totally because I just couldn't deal with the craziness and the mental illness and different things that people were going through, because they didn't listen to me and didn't cherish, what we had and everything, and they kept overstepping and overstepping and overstepping and overstepping, and I had to let that go. And no, I didn't come out to them and say, you know what, I'm getting ready to block you, and we're not going to be friends anymore because I just can't deal with that energy. I didn't. I just left them. I just left them because I felt like I didn't owe them an explanation. And I'm sure that's how my family members feel or my friends feel who are going through things now. But it still doesn't negate the fact that it is painful and it hurts. It hurts. It hurts to have that abandonment feeling. It just hurts. So when I saw that affirmation today, I just really loved it so much. I loved that affirmation. Because I deserve to be met where I am. I deserve, no matter what you're going through, I deserve to be met where I am. Where I am. Where I am. And you never know. Maybe one day, like my cousin who just stopped talking to me and abandoned me years ago, and then stopped talking to my mother. And then when my mother passed, and stopped talking to Zoe. Why, I don't know, because Zoe was a child. My mother didn't do anything to her. I didn't do anything to her. And, that's my only aunt's only child, and my only aunt who's still alive. And I know that, God forbid, when the time comes for her to leave, she just had a beautiful 80-something birthday, and she looks like she's 25, okay? And I know that when something happens to her, they're not going to contact me. And I know it. I know it. And I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared. Because when my mother died, they sent me a text. First of all, my nephew sent me a text. He didn't even know how to spell my mother's name. That just went through the core of my soul. Through the core of my soul. Your only aunt? And you don't even know how to spell her name? How disrespectful is that? And then my cousin sent me a text. Oh, sorry, Lex. What was that? I would never text somebody on the death of as a relative of mine, my first cousin, who we were together since birth. Well, I'm 2 years older than her, so she's been together with me since her birth. What? So yeah, you know, that affirmation and that card pull and everything today just had me feeling some kind of way, and I'm like, wow. So yes, I just wanted to say that, you know, the daily live streams are still going on. And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for the love and for the growth, the gratitude and the growth that I have, which was the title of my video yesterday, episode 208. The gratitude, the growth. I'm speechless. I am speechless. So I'm so grateful to you all. And I ask that you all please share my videos. Please share them. Please like before you get out of here. And subscribe if you're new and you're watching this and you stayed this long, 10 minutes in. Please subscribe and share. And come to my live streams. Come and hang out with Yappy and I. And, you know, we talk about all kinds of things there. And it's a loving space. My space here is all about positivity and inclusivity. And everybody is welcome. I had somebody come and say, well, I'm Muslim. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm Catholic. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm Catholic. I do tarot cards and oracle cards. I do spells. I do witchcraft. What does that mean? You know? What does that mean? It means nothing. I love everyone. I love everyone who comes. Everyone who comes there. And so whether you're gay, straight, short, tall, black, white, red, green, yellow, purple, orange, you know, religious, not religious, spiritual, not spiritual, political, not political. We don't talk about politics. One thing I tell the kids when they come in, and I get a lot of people from the Middle East and all that. The first thing they want to know is, am I for Ronaldo or Messi? I'm for neither right now. I'm for Pele. Pele was the GOAT. I'm for Pele. And I'm for Team Lexi always. I'm for me. I'm for myself. And the next thing they want to know is, did I vote for Trump? And I'm like, that's a personal question. I voted. I did my civic duty. But you don't need to know who I voted for. And I don't talk about that. Or am I for Israel, you know, or Gaza or whatever? And I'm like, I'm for peace. That's what I'm for. So that's what I'm all about. In a nutshell. This sexagenarian queen, Leo queen, that's what I'm about. I'm a whole vibe on my channel, so come and join. You know, I'd love to have you there. We did 5 hours. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. I keep saying it. I can't believe it. 5 hours today. It was amazing. So I love you. I see you. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for building this collective, building this community with me. And just sharing in my joy every day. In my joy. You bring me so much joy. And I want to bring that back and give that back to you. So I love you. I thank you. I love you plenty. And tomorrow I'll be on 4th of July. My daughter has to work. No, she's not getting time and a half. So it's not like, oh, she's going to get time and a half or double time. Absolutely not. And we live in North Carolina. It's a right-to-work state. It sucks here. It does. I've been here 23 years. This is the worst decision I ever made in my life. But I came because my mother wanted to come, not because I wanted to come. If I had my choice, I would have been in California. I would have never come here. And but anyway, that's a story for another day. But I love you all so much. I love you all so very much. So very much. And I thank you for being a real one. And being one of the day oneers and getting in on this ground floor Lexi love. So, till next time, Lexi out.